Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more NTW 3 action for you today, and this is a Scandinavian conflict we have here. We have 4 Danish armies facing 4 Swedish armies, so these two forces are fighting for the domination of Scandinavia. This is a truly epic battle, so definitely stick around to see how this one goes down and see who will rule Scandinavia. Will it be the Danish or will it be the Swedish? Obviously the Danish are like fighting for the French, like in that sort, they're under the French influence, while the Swedes are part of like the coalition forces. So like, I guess if this happened in history, this would kind of be quite interesting, because obviously like Scandinavia is quite a large part of Europe. Like they could like obviously gather quite a large army if like one nation dominated the entire thing. I guess you could kind of say like Denmark is like trying to reform the Kalmar Union as well, like which is like Norway, Sweden and Denmark. So that would be kind of interesting. While Sweden, I guess, is just trying to like maybe just beat their old rival. But yeah, so this one was sent in by a member of my Discord. That is the best place to send in your NTW 3 replays if you want to send yours in. If you've got some glorious like replays, maybe it's maybe Denmark versus Sweden, or maybe it's just could be any old battle, could be anything you like. But I like these Grenadiers. But yeah, so if you want to send in your replays to the Discord, the link is down below in the description. And yeah, this is a glorious battle. It's got some pretty good players in it, and I can expect that like we're going to see a lot of dead bodies by the end of this. A lot of Scandinavians are going to be dead. Maybe a depopulated part of the world. But it looks like there's just a bit of a standoff going on here. There's a very little amount of Swedish cav to face the Danish. I mean, can't see all the Swedish forces, obviously. They had at one point when the Danish were like scouting forward, they had a large line infantry group here, like a lot of units had been like set up here, so it'd be interesting to see what they can do there. Whether they'll push across the river, I don't know. Looks like Denmark though is going to take the opportunity to just take out this light infantry here though, with this with some hussars here. I think that he might be able to get them as well, unless Sweden sends up his own cav. But no, there you go. There's some hussars going in, and they're going to take out those light infantry. And now we're going to have some of the cavalry come from. This looks like it's a lifeguard unit for Sweden, by the looks of it. I don't know, it looks a really, really elite unit, cav unit. Looks awesome, light blue. Do like that colour. And they've routed the light infantry, no surprise there. The hussars may get out alive, I don't know. They're going to try and get back to their own lines. They're actually getting shot by artillery as they run. And they look like yeah, it looks like Sweden's actually just allowed them to get away. I'm kind of surprised at that. Maybe because he doesn't want to sacrifice his really elite cav. Who knows? But if you're enjoying NTW3 on the channel at the moment, I would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support as we work towards 4K subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. Oh, there's a really nice volley there. That going flying in, hitting a few dragoons. Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. And I know a lot of you really enjoy seeing these NTW3 battles, so I'll be sure to try and get as many battles on the channel as possible. Well, we've got another Jaeger here, ready to maybe dare to cross the river, but I think it's had second thoughts, and it's going to sound the retreat, go back across their side of the river. So this will be certainly an interesting showdown. Got the artillery here. This is a 6-pounder set up here. This is just shelling anything on that far side of the river. It looks like Sweden's also got more cavalry, like on the far side, just tempting the Danish to come out and fight them. A lot of forces now appearing here all of a sudden for Sweden. Got another 6-pounder here. I did realize on the map that you can see this Danish army. I don't know if this is, yeah, this is hidden actually to the Swedes, but this is like kind of almost flanking around. You can see on the map here, this Swedish force here is on the road. I thought it might flank hard, and go all the way up here and then round maybe, but I think it is certainly this Danish army here is going to appear to help the one having a standoff with Sweden. Personally, the one on the road, if that's the same army, it might be the same army, but if it's not, then I would certainly have this one, and I would go really aggressive, and I'd go all the way around here, maybe, and try and see if you can get behind the Swedish position, because that seems to be a bit of an issue. We've got some Jaegers having a bit of a skirmish here. I would have thought the sharpshooters in the forest would have a bit of better cover, but these guys have like the high ground, so both of them kind of have like a bit of an advantage. These guys are quite well hidden in like this long grass, and in their green. I mean, you can see the Jaegers over there, but again, they're pretty well hidden. Honestly, I don't think anyone's going to... Oh, I don't know. First blood went to the Sweden there. I mean, they could just send cav down and rout this unit. I don't think Denmark's going to be able to get there in time. And I mean, he's got all his cav just out front, just getting shot by artillery. I mean, I would keep it back. Cav's so important in this mod that, like, I would not want to just leave it out the front. I know it's like just a screen for your artillery and stuff, but, like, I think it's always a bit dangerous. Who's winning this fight? Oh, yeah, still the Swedes. I feel like there's not going to be many killings going on there, put it like that. What's going on over here? Is this just getting... I think this unit here, the Jaegers, is getting shelled. Not really sure. Got some Karasi's here, though. This could be a nasty unit. 101 men in this unit. Jeez. It's a lot of Karasi's. Well, Sweden does have a nasty force here, then. It seems in the woods. Hidden. More Dragoons here. Are these actually hidden? No, they're actually not. Well, obviously, because we can see them. A general over here. I think this Karl von Doblin has been brought, like, several times. So he's got... himself and all of his twins are here at this battle today. Yeah, here he is again. Look at him, his twin. And there he... oh no, that's Essen. Oh, we got a different one there. And then another Doblin. So yeah, there's three of the same man here. I imagine it's the same with the Danish. Can't imagine they've got a wide variety of generals. But we've got some light infantry coming forward here now. They're going to try and contest this forest, try and push those sharpshooters out. The sharpshooters on the hill still duel it out. They actually still haven't lost a single man. Jeez. Oh, they are. Yeah, they're slowly killing these guys off. Very slowly, though. I mean, as not going to be happening anytime soon. Got the artillery here. Yeah, this artillery surely just... I'll be putting holes into these like this cavalry here. Doesn't look it is though. Maybe it's going after the opposing artillery. I don't know. Don't know really what it's actually trying to hit. Swedish artillery, yeah, a strange one. Got more Jaegers here. There's 77 Jaegers in units, a big Jaeger unit. Going up against, well, that's a light dragoon. That's cav. They do not want to. I mean, they're just going to try and like get up, maybe just have a shot or two or something. I don't know. Yeah, they're definitely shooting the cavalry in front of them. This is a big, don't know what that is. Maybe like dragoon unit. Who knows? But yeah, it just seems like at the moment they're just kind of skirmishing it out a bit. Though we do have, yeah, this line infantry now is trying to like push out those sharpshooters, and they're doing a lot of damage now. Don't know how good. Oh, this is lifeguard, to be fair. I was gonna say I don't know how good the Swedish infantry is, but then it's against Denmark. It's not like having to like face France today or anyone with actually also pretty good infantry. I think Denmark's infantry is pretty good, but it's not like insane. It's nothing like the French level, put it like that. So yeah, these lifeguards might actually do quite well. Certainly a unit you want to focus down. And see, the cavalry's coming forward again. It looks like Denmark's going to get ready for a cavalry charge or something and try and just take this point. I don't know how much cav is back here. I don't know what else. Like, there must be a lot of light infantry also around. These 6-pounders are actually getting out of here. I think they realise that the charge is coming. Interesting. Interesting. And yeah, here you go. All the line infantry starting up here now. It wasn't much further behind. And then over on the other side, still nothing going on here. Still just quite happy to look at each other. Sweden's actually, I think, was taking quite a long time to arrive. Like, he had his cavalry here for quite a while. His infantry clearly has just arrived. I like how he's got, like, so many, like, Sweden's army is just made up of so many different colours. You've got yellows, light blues, dark blues. It's quite a pretty army, to be fair. Life Grenadiers. These guys will do well, I imagine. And these are, like, a Jaeger unit. They look quite good. Yeah, that must be a pretty elite Jaeger unit, and then we've got more Life Grenadiers there. They're the only infantry that I know that's for Sweden that's quite good. Like these in Delta infantry certainly aren't usually that good, but then they're against, like I said, they're against Denmark today, so it's a different story. Oh, we have cavalry charges. What went in there? So we have a dragoon unit that went in. I think they went for the artillery. Whether they got it, I don't think they did. Oh no, they did. They did. The gun is dead there. That is a shame. That dead gun there, but well, that's a good charge there by Denmark, taking out a gun. I mean, there is another one back here ready, another 6-pounder. So it's not really the end of the world. But I mean, there you go. First blood, you could say goes to Denmark. I mean, he actually, yeah, definitely did. He routed a unit over there of the Swedes. So yeah, first blood definitely goes to them. Jaegers again dueling out over here. Maybe they're trying to take out these Norsk skirmishers or whatever they are, it's Norse Jaegers. I'm pretty sure at this point Norway's still part of Denmark. I'm pretty sure. I don't think like Norway's got its independence yet from Denmark at this point in history. I could be wrong. Might be just be like a puppet or something like that at this point. But I'm pretty sure it's, yes, like Greenland is still part of Greenland. Norway's still part of Denmark. That's what I was trying to say. Pretty sure it is when you look on like the campaign and stuff like that. What's going on over here? A lot of flashing icons. Not much. I think they're just getting shot at by artillery. Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know if you saw that. That poor guy there, well, these poor guys here, went flying. There's a big old hole where they used to stand. Yeah, the rest of them are getting up. This infantry looks a little better. It's like their shakos aren't like in that weird top hat style, so it makes me feel like this unit's a bit more elite, but I could be wrong. It could just be equally as bad. Could just be equally as bad. Yeah, like some of these guys have like weird top hats going on. Like with like the turned edge, or whatever you say. A building has been captured by the Danish, all the way back here at the back of the map. And they put, I don't get this. Why put grenadiers into the building? Grenadiers are awesome. I love to use them. I love to just send them into combat. Just give them, make them rout a few units, cause a bit of havoc. But that is another way you can win a NTW 3 battle. You can just capture buildings. So obviously, it's a 4-pointer back there. They've also got a 1, and another. I think they're going to capture this one. Yeah, actually, look at that. The Danish are really wrapping around, like I thought they would. They're really trying to wrap around this like Swedish position, try and get in behind. So they could capture this building up here. I imagine Sweden's captured a few of these. Could be wrong. Yeah, currently Denmark is on 6 points. So if it was to like come down to a draw, that would be how they'd win on the buildings. So that's why buildings like kind of have like a new purpose, because they can actually win you games just from points. You can see Denmark is having to bring his infantry forward, or one of the Danish armies is bringing their infantry forward. Actually, both are now. They do kind of have to. They were kind of leaving their cavalry and their light infantry a long way behind, or a long way ahead, I should say. All this cavalry here, ready to go. I still don't know why like the guns of Sweden have just been not pounding this. It's just punishing them for just standing here. But I mean, it looks like the remaining guns have fallen back. I don't know whether like, I certainly know where like maybe at least 1, 2, maybe 3 of the Swedish armies are. Where the 4th one is, I'm not sure. Ah, it might be here. Sweden had stuff ready. He expected a flanking like force to come around here for Denmark. So it looks like we've got some Ullens here chasing down some light dragoons. They might make. I don't think these. Yeah, these Ullens are definitely trying to chase them down. They're running, while the light dragoons are walking. Yeah, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. Here we go. A nice charge there from the Ullens, doing a lot of damage to this light dragoon unit. Yeah, routing that. There you go. Denmark getting a nice little win there as well on the flank. So that's going to notify to the Swedes that the Danish are flanking around. They're flanking around this lake, and they are nearly in behind. They don't know where the infantry is, but they know that it's not far behind that cavalry probably. So they are falling back a little bit. I don't think they want to give up this hill though. This hill's quite a nice position. See, look, all their cav now going really wide. I think it's going to go. Oh, there is an army like this just positioned here for Sweden, and they may just like smash into the side of it. They may go for this gun actually. This gun is repositioning. This is a 12-pounder as well. Jeez, this is a good gun to go after. This thing can probably just fire about just anywhere on the battlefield. There's another one here as well, a 6-pounder. Look at this. Yeah, Sweden's like holding this entire ridge line. They're just waiting for the Danish to come across, daring them almost. I would certainly get this Danish army moving on that Swedish army, because I think like this Danish army could probably beat Sweden. I think this is like this one-on-one here. I feel like Denmark has slightly more here, but I might be wrong. That's never always a good thing either. Quality does sometimes beat quantity. What's going on over here then? Looks like we've got some more skirmishing going on now. Got some of these sharpshooters. These sharpshooters have had a rough time. They've been like fired upon by so much line infantry. We're now going to have to face them the infantry of Sweden once again. Here they come. They're actually going to run away. Run back into their forest. You can see the large columns here of Denmark. Hopefully they don't fire into each other. This unit here needs to be off auto fire, because otherwise that could be pretty painful. Even these grenadiers. Oh, these are lifeguards actually. Oh, these are some nasty units here. I love their lifeguards for Denmark as well. They like have these like blue sort of like feathers going on. They look really, really cool. And we've got more cavalry going in here, so here we go. So I did actually, unfortunately, miss that one. That was annoying. Light dragoons went flying in here. Look at this. Now we have the dragoons and the Danish dragoons and stuff going in, taking out this artillery. So I don't know what was going on here. They formed square, though, have the Swedish, and they're now firing onto the Danish. But I don't think the Danish really care. They've taken out two really good guns here, a 12-pounder and the 6-pounder, so they've taken them out. We've now got cuirasses coming in. They're going to try and clean up this cavalry, and I mean, they probably should with support of the infantry. So here you go. Yeah, this cavalry's already pretty like beaten up. Look at that. Be careful they don't do friendly fire. Still got some cavalry of their own back here. But yeah, there you go. The chaos has ensued there. That's pretty nasty there, and they've taken, like I said, taken out two guns, two pretty important guns now. Now Denmark can kind of like play the long game. You can just pound down the Swedish positions, not have to worry about anything. Looks like it had another little skirmish here. Those Ullens got beaten back by, looks like some more Swedish cavalry. But here we go. The first line battle is underway. And it's some of these lifeguards in here. There's 178 of them. Jeez, big units. Harrowing fire right now onto these Swedes. You can see these lifeguards here are getting dropped. There's lifeguard versus lifeguard right now, and yeah, they're flanking hard. Are the Danish? Like the Swedes need to get out of it. This, look at that, already like so low on morale. Yeah, that's getting shot to pieces. This unit here. These guys get a volley off in time? I don't know. They might do. Quickly, fire! No, you could have fired on them. Yeah, the Swedes already giving ground. They're already losing this hill. Look at this massive push up here by the Swedes to take this hill. The Jaegers here. I feel like well, this is a 2v1 because this Swedish army over here is just standing looking at Cav. I mean, it's also like worried that like this Danish army might come across the river, but I honestly don't think it's going to. I think that one's got like its own. It's got its own Swedish army to worry about. So like here we're seeing a 2v1, almost a 3v1. I feel because like this Dane, I don't know if this is like an entire Danish army, but it's part of one. Definitely is like is able to flank around like that. So this is, yeah, this Swedish army here may be in a bit of trouble. Might need to see support from like the army here on this ridge. Yeah, these poor Jaegers here just getting routed completely. Dragoons here getting moved up. Most of the cav here now is gone. This is literally like mostly infantry. So this is hope for Sweden that he is able to overwhelm them with cav maybe. But there's another fresh like cav unit coming up. It's got 101 men left in it. Most of these guys can form square, I think. Well, I say most, actually. Maybe not. These, actually quite a lot of them cannot form square. So maybe Denmark is in trouble when it comes to cav. We're going to see a volley. I love the red coats of Denmark. They look awesome. They really do. They're like the knockoff British. And there's actually some cavalry going in somewhere. Where though? I can hear charging. Oh, it's over here. So the Danish going in again. Are they going after that gun? They are. The gun is not actually quite gone. That's 12-pounder did like rally. And they're going in again. These Ullens. I don't think they'll rout it. Oh, they did. They. Oh god, that poor gun. Having a rough time, but there you go. And now we can see the line battle starting to take place. Sweden is pushing up. I feel like he should just engage. He should just engage. Like he's just pushing up. He's probably fine where he was. What's this? In Delta infantry, yeah. Gonna see a volley from the Swedes. Turn and face, men. Turn and face. Volley! Volley! Fire! There we go. Glorious. And now we've got cavalry coming across. Dragoons here. I think they're looking for maybe a way in. There is certainly a threatening force here from the Danish. Like these grenadiers definitely might be a good target to go after. Can't form square. No, he's going to go in straight ahead. Look at this. He's just going to charge straight in after this infantry has just fired. I mean, that one's formed square, but this one here has him on the edge. Nicely done there by this Danish player, intermingling like units with square around ones that can't form square. Kind of helps like the ones that can't form square quite nicely. This Swedish force here is being forced back. Like being cut off from its allies, really. Look at that, these guys are getting gunned down. Not a good sign if there's room for the Swedes. Very nice volley there from the Swedes though. We've got cavalry over here. I mean, hopefully this light dragoon can maybe harass some of these units, I don't know. maybe could certainly do some damage to like some of the units here. If they actually, they can all form square. That's an unfortunate business. Yeah, Sweden here, like the Swedish army is just like in a lot of trouble. I honestly don't know what's going on there. Over here, are we about to see? Yeah, I think we're about to see some sort of engagement as well. Sweden is getting very aggressive here, pushing forward his infantry. I guess he realizes that he needs to be aggressive. This Danish player is not interested in pushing forward. Got 6 pounder here, just putting holes into cavalry. Very nice. Back over on this side, yeah, Sweden in full retreat. Look at this huge Danish line, just firing on stuff. Getting outgunned here as Sweden. They just need to fall back. They need to accept defeat here. These 2 in Delta infantry are not going to stop everything. I don't see them stopping much, to be honest. Yeah, you can see there's already like an L forming here. And I mean, they're like retreating up here are the Swedes. They actually have artillery here. I did not realize. 6 pounder here. There's more infantry. They're like running up here. They're like, get away from the Danish army, and then they find another Danish like force here, and like, oh god. You've got a general here. All sorts going on. And it looks like looks like Denmark went in for a charge here. Send some light infantry in, routing like most of its stuff here. So that is kind of like the first engagement kind of really over, is what I'm gonna say. Like Denmark's kind of like just firing on stuff that's running away at this moment. I don't know. Sweden's making a stand here now. Got his lifeguards back here, ready to make the next stand. Another volley. Another volley for the subs. There you go. I mean, how are these big lifeguard units? Yeah, these lifeguard units like Denmark doing really well, really healthy. Look at that, these units just, oh. This might be one of my favourite units. I don't know, like the light blue and the red and the white looks really nice. Looks an awesome unit, really does. Very nice. Yeah, look at this huge line here of Danish infantry. I don't know how good it is for the Danish infantry. There are certainly like a few units here that can't form like square. This is landwehr here, or militia. More militia here. So I mean, there's a mix of like regular infantry and militia in there. Grenadiers here. I'm surprised these grenadiers can't form square. Oh, we've got stuff going on over here. So it looks like Denmark went for a charge here. Look, ooh, we had a bit of a cavalry fight here. Don't know who came out on top of that. Well, these carabiniers, yeah, carabiners, or what, however you say it. I've forgotten how you say it now. They broke. That cavalry broke, and also the dragoons. They broke to some, like, just some cavalry. I don't know what that is. Is that hussars or something like that? I don't know. All sorts going on. It's all going off now, and here we go. Yeah, more cavalry coming in here, flying in, trying to take out this this infantry here. So I mean, we're back in the center now. We've got a big cavalry fight going on here as well. This is we've got that lifeguard cavalry in here, so that should do really well. We've got cuirassiers in here as well, I believe. So yeah, they should do okay. And more cuirassiers. They probably should win this fight, I'd imagine. They've got the heavier cav, I think, Sweden. But certainly with that introduction of this this is a life regiment here, I think. I don't know, lever regiment? I don't know. No idea, but this cavalry seems to be doing okay. It's holding the line quite nicely. Sweden should just put a volley into the side of this cav. It will break it. There you go. Denmark has won this. Denmark is losing this fight here. Sweden is going to win this cavalry fight. Then you may be able to put pressure on this Danish army, which is starting to find more stiff defenses. Lots of Swedes coming out of the forest here now. Look at that. Look at all these. We've got cavalry back here. How the heck did this get back here? Got some Uhlans going after some after Hans Henrik von Essen, a general. And they got routed, so it didn't really matter. Essen survived. But yeah, there you go. The cav fight, they won, did Sweden. So now, like, Sweden's going to be able to flank around, and you can see Denmark's already in full retreat. He realizes, so he's starting to turn his line. Don't worry about that. They've got lots of units back here to Denmark, where they're just like kind of like got littered around. They've got actually, yeah, a lot of units here for some reason. More like, is this more lifeguard? Yeah, these lifeguard probably want to think about pushing up the road. We've got a gun here, a howitzer as well. It's just like ready for the taking for the Karassis here in Sweden. They could just take that out. Over on this side, Denmark's still pushing hard. He's not. Doesn't he care about what his allies doing in the center? He's doing just fine. He's pushing forward. Does not give a damn. He's seeing lots of Swedes for their taking here. I mean, they are as well. Look at this. A lot of Swedish units here being beat up. Oh, nice like volleys here on this lifeguard unit. They might break this, you know, 6-pounder. In they go. Flying on in. Lifeguards. Gonna do the business. It's a cav here. Yeah, they just got some cav, like, dragoons just, like, lingering here. They should have probably just charged them into something, like, into these Jaegers, potentially. Or into the, like, lifeguards now engaged in combat. They could do, like, a lot of stuff if they wanted to. Yeah, there you go. The howitzers are taken out by the cavalry. And the cavalry's now, like, deep in behind enemy lines for Sweden. They may need to be a little bit careful of that. They don't want to just get isolated. Maybe we could go for rear charges now. Could go for this artillery here. To be fair, this is the next one I'd go for. And then maybe go for this like sharpshooter and this artillery. You've got a lot of options. A lot of options. And obviously this infantry as well is like all looking like at this force in front of them. They could just rear charge all this infantry. And I think they've realised that they need to retreat Denmark. Like they are well overstretched. They're trying to retreat and save their guns, I think. What are they doing? They could have got these out of here. These guys definitely could have got out of here. This is horse artillery. They could have got these guys out of it. They're running for the hills. They should have just got there. Like, they could have limbered up and probably run out of there. This horse artillery is, like, insanely quick in this game. Yeah, here we go. You can see that the Cavs are desperately trying to catch the crew, but I don't know whether they will. Over on the other side now, we have, like, the line battle starting to take place. Sweden looks like he's losing it. He's won the Cav fight by the looks of it as well. Well, I don't know, actually. There's still the Danish cav around. So that seems like the strength. Like, Sweden has the cav, but Denmark seems to have the better infantry. Which kind of makes sense. I don't know why, but it does kind of make sense. I mean, Denmark had one of the biggest navies at the time as well. After Trafalgar, it was what, like the largest enemy navy left to face the British. So they go and like shell Copenhagen, and they shell Copenhagen, and because the Danish don't want their like beautiful wooden city just to get like burnt to the ground, they surrender. It's Krasny unit here, which is like tired, is getting gunned down now by Danish infantry. They might do okay here by the Danish infantry. Like the Krasnys are not feeling so good. No, not to be. This unit gets picked off and killed. Honestly, I get the cab back, let it rest up now. Like Denmark's in a. I mean, at the same time, you do want to like just take advantage and keep harassing. This is the next unit's about to go. Yeah. Nice volley there, though. That might rout the Karassis, you never know. Yeah, that one, yeah, that did rout the Karassis. Thought it might. They needed a rest, I personally felt. They needed a rest. They were too tired. Sweden here is just running for the hills. I think he's going to go and defend this building back here. Get the hell out of Dodge. Over on this side, looks like Sweden's being pushed back. Like that's where like the line battle started. Now they've kind of like been forced back to the lake a bit. It's a little bit of a fight going on here. Skirmishers versus skirmishers. Oh, and the line infantry getting involved. Yeah, they'll certainly gun down those Jaegers. And Sweden here is doing a nice job. He's chasing down the Danish. I'd certainly take advantage to shoot as many of these Danish as they run. Organized retreat. Look at this. Retreat back to our friends, boys. Maybe back to Denmark if it gets any worse. Having a rough old time. Yeah, getting harassed. I mean, the Danish are in the forest here. Actually, they're kind of threatening this flank anyway of this Swedish force. The lines here are kind of a bit merged and a bit muddled. Honestly, if I was this Danish player, I'd probably leave like what was left of Sweden here. Maybe put like a small force, like maybe this. This would be enough, I think, just to like press home the victory on this flank. I don't think Sweden's got much left here. Just get the rest of this force, which I think it might be in the forest. Get it to go into the forest, then flank around the Swedish position, while this force here, which is retreating in column, try and reform somewhere along here. That's what I'd do. Just hope that this cavalry, yeah, I mean, it's resting up now, it's exhausted, but I mean, you're sure with time this should, like, get back to, like, some decent, like, sort of stamina. Certainly looks like over here there's a lot more militia in this Danish army. A lot more militia. I don't know how, like, great their infantry actually is. They may have a chance here, Sweden. Got cavalry flanking around here, though. You need to be careful of that. I mean, to be fair, though, I'm just watching as another Swedish unit gets broken. These guys are just, like, gunning down the Swedes left, right, and centre. Doing a good job. Doing a good job. I mean, actually, they've got, like, I don't know, these units look fairly professional. Like, well, they look so much more professional than, like, Sweden's. I don't know what it is. I guess, like, just like Shaco's uniform, and I don't know, red just looks a bit, I don't know. The red, white, and blue looks very, like, uniform, while, like, the Swedes are, like, just got, like, such random colours. Got £6 here. Putting the pain on, like, all the line infantry just ahead of it. Yeah, this cavalry's really looking for a way around. I mean, most of this infantry, though, I think can form square, though, for Sweden. And here we go. Looks like Sweden's also putting the pressure on again with the cav, and the infantry's coming forward. Denmark, yeah, is in full... Well, he's not in, like, full retreat. He's kind of... He's advancing in the wrong direction, is what I'm going to call it. But there's £3 here that's, like... still a useful asset. Half of these Jaegers are looking the wrong way. What is going on? But they're having a bit of a skirmish there with the light infantry ahead of them. They probably will lose that in the long run, just because light infantry's just got such harrowing fire. Yeah, like I thought, Denmark's using the forest to, like, flank around and do a lot of damage here. Yeah, these units are all hidden apparently as well. They can't see these units. So Sweden's in for a bit of a fright in a moment. He's in for a bit of a fright. You can see here that Sweden, yeah, is retreating, and he's going to take this house. I get the general in there, just then he's safe. I don't know what else you've got really left. Maybe if you've got, like, a load of these in Delta infantry, maybe there's no hope. Yeah,
this building has fallen to the enemy.
Yeah, they haven't got much. What's this unit? Drabaturner. Oh, it looks like all the other units. I would have thought maybe it was like a, I don't know, like a grenadier or like a sapper or something like that. But no, not the case. Yeah, they can see all of these units. All of a sudden they can just see, like, a load of militia coming out of here. So here you go. Denmark is now reinvigorating this assault here. Looks like we've got cavalry. Oh no, we've got more infantry here. Where did the cavalry go? Oh, it's still just lingering there. We've got a small force here of, like, lifeguard and, like, these more elite Jaegers, I think. And this is light infantry. They aren't very elite either because they can't form square. But we're going to see more of these lifeguards in action, and we can't complain about that because these guys are beautiful. They're beautiful. Yeah, they're dueling out there, and they might be. This is a small force. They might be able to threaten the rear of the Swedish force if they can break through. Over here, looks like the Danish are just, like, having a bit of a standoff with the Swedish counterparts, cav-wise. I think as this goes on, though, like the Swedes are getting, like, beaten back bit by bit. Like this, their right flank here, it's all but gone. There's got this line infantry here. Now got like Jaegers coming up. I mean, they could also push forward this light line infantry and just, like, threaten the flank. And they got more back here as well. Got some grenadiers. I'll get these guys up. They look nice as well. Yeah, these guys, and they're like yeah, they got, like, the weird hats that the Swedes are wearing as well. Maybe they're not as good as I thought. If you're wearing that weird hat, I don't have any hope for you. Yeah, a lot of overlapping going on here by, like, the militias, so I don't know if that's going to do any damage to them. I would have thought maybe so, but maybe not. Yeah, there's a bit of fighting going on here, but this is quite quiet front, to be honest, in comparison to, like, the other side, where it's all going off here. It really is. Even here is a bit more. I mean, actually looks like Denmark's going to lose this fight. I guess Denmark doesn't have the numbers, but I'm kind of surprised at that one. Also, it doesn't have the high ground, which, if you've watched Star Wars, you know that you need the high ground. key asset, clearly, in just about any universe. The high ground. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Sweden should win that with the high ground, I would say. Sweden's advancing, which is a brave move. I mean, I feel like Denmark's got a better chance of morale and stuff because he's in column formation. Well, like, Sweden's really stretched out in his line. Look at that. Rank after rank of Danish. A magnificent sight, if I say any so. There you go. Smoke billowing out of the muskets. Got cavalry coming forward though here, going in for a charge on this flanking force going on. Going after militia, I mean, yeah, not a bad target. And the militia's counter-charging. Oh, these guys can form square as well. Some of these guys can form square they're charged in. Yeah, this is line infantry here. These lifeguards still surviving though. They just need to pour some fire into this big blob here of Swedes. I mean, to the Swedes into the Danish. Yeah, look at that. Got their infantry just firing into the flanks here of the line infantry in combat. Really nice. Cavalry's retreating though. It's not broken, just retreating. Looks like the Danish have been broken, to be honest. Yeah, they got broken pretty badly. Only this like line infantry survived. All the militia's gone. Which is not the end of the world, really. It's just militia. They just may need to rethink their lines. Like this Danish force here is so now like not isolated, but it's still, I mean, it's still lifeguard and grenadiers. This is good stuff as well. Don't want this stuff to get isolated. Actually, they should be fine. They'll be fine. I believe in the lifeguards of Denmark. What's going on this side? Yeah, the Danish, well, it's fairly even actually. Both sides also. I mean, this Swedish unit looks like it's next to go. Absolute mess really on this flank here. And it looks like Denmark might have run into more than he expected on this flank. Looks like Sweden actually is quite nice as they are. He's got probably more units as well. And he's got the building, obviously. And cav. So yeah, this Danish force might be a little bit in trouble. Most of these units, I think, can form square. There's only one that can't. So the cav may be a little ineffective. That's a harrowing volley there. Look at that. This Delta infantry just got like evaporated. And they're being forced back. Yeah, already. Look at that. So Denmark, even though he's like maybe not got the numbers, the quality of their infantry just seems to be so much better. And that Denmark is yeah, I mean, sorry, Sweden is sending in some more infantry. It's Drabaturn or what are they called? Sending them in. Well, it was sending them in, and now they're getting shot at as they retreat. Turn and face the Danish. We can't let them reform the Kalmar Union. We don't want to be back under their thumb. Open fire! Lovely, lovely. Got some light infantry here. And they're green. That's awesome. Some of a volley from these guys. They kind of look like the lifeguard a little bit, as I'm trying to like just get like a nice little angle. There we go. These guys, yeah. I kind of like this unit. This is kind of cool. I like this sort of like shako they got going on. Green looks really cool. But yeah, they're trying to get a nice little flank there on their line infantry, but I don't think they're going to. That's a nice little fight going on out there as this big fight, this big line battle here rages on still. Denmark's centre looks a bit weak though because it's just made up of skirmishers. Could be a place that the cavalry could push through. Talking about like pushing through, looks like Denmark is going to go for a big old charge of his line infantry, his lifeguards. Looks like he's winning a lot of this fight as well. He's beating back the life grenadiers of Sweden, which were pretty depleted anyway. They've been in a lot of fights. They got like Finska. What was that called? Finska lifeguard. So that's like a Finnish unit, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a Finnish unit. Looks like the lifeguards here may be in trouble now that the Carasses come in. They want to form square. Form square, boys. No, they're okay now, apparently. And they're also going to beat these lifeguards here, I think. These grenadiers and lifeguards all mixed together. It's not a good mix. Look at that volley firing in there, going after these lifeguards. A lot of life grenadiers, I should say. Good time now to volley onto the side of them though, as they're in combat with the cav. Looks like they are breaking the Cuirassiers. No, they're still in there actually. This is a hard fought fight. Jeez. I think the lifeguard here are going to break. The grenadiers, oh no, this is the lifeguard are gone. The grenadiers are still in here. These madmen. And now they're going to send in their infantry to kind of preserve this grenadier unit. They've broken the cav here. Yeah, this is going to be close. This might decide the flank. A brutal fight here by Denmark. Yeah, I'd say they send these grenadiers to help the cav fight out. Yeah, the cav's just beaten all this lifeguard. Well done to them. This Karasi unit is not messing around. It's got a lot of kills, I imagine. It's now going to go into the grenadiers, but I mean, it's so tired. It's actually broken, yeah, just looking at the sight of them. There you go. I think with that breaking of that cav might be curtains for this flank here of this Swedish force. Like, this Swedish force is now like getting slowly surrounded. Got some like line infantry you can see here setting up. Over here, there's always a melee fight going on. Okay. Okay, yeah, they did not win that. Got more lifeguard here of the Danish. They're winning that quite nicely. Sweden on this side is still fairly healthy. I mean, he's got a lot of numbers. He actually has another big line battle going on here now. Another big line battle. The general's dismounted to avoid getting shot by a rogue bullet. Let's have a volley from the Swedes. They've been fighting hard. What we got here? More life grenadiers. Defending the guns. Not a bad idea. These guns should be just firing canister into these jet ahead of them. No excuse for firing anything but canister. You're killing hundreds of men. Hundreds. Yeah, so a lot of militia here, like I said. Like, this is Norse militia. This is just like... This looks like this Danish militia. This is like... This place that they're from is like where it's Copenhagen. It's that like island. So I wouldn't have thought this militia could do that great. I would have thought it probably will lose. Well, I would have almost certainly thought it'd lose. There's a lot of them. Like 150 per unit. There is that, and also there's this little flank going on here. What's this? Just sappers, light infantry, Jaegers. Very interesting. That flank could go on for a little while, but over here, as you can see, Denmark is just throwing everything in now into melee, just trying to break these Swedes quicker. But Denmark's lost here is little expedition force that went up to go and try and take this building. Ran into, like I said, ran into more than they thought. And now Sweden's got some more troops to free up, and he can now bring to come and face Denmark. Maybe a little late. This Swedish force here may not be alive by the time that the reinforcements arrive. They might want to think about retreating. But they're again sandwiched. They're now, like, you can see there's infantry over here. Now come to the arrival and rescue of the main Danish army. I mean, it's not really a rescue at all. Got more like lifeguards here. This is a bloody fight down here. This is nasty. But yeah, certainly looks like the reserves are now all coming up. What's left anyway? Just like it's more like militia, but nothing amazing really. They've just got loads of generals in here. They've got a grenadier and a general. Okay. I just move it all up, but I mean, I guess better safe than sorry. Oh, that's the Swedish army just won their fight. So the only real fighting's going on here now. This is where the fighting starts to erupt. Grenadiers here. I like the back of their hats. I don't know why. It looks like the Russian grenadiers a little bit actually in style. Just like their shako. Maybe that's where they got it inspired. Maybe the Russians were inspired by the magnificent Danish. Who knows? Who knows? But it looks like they're about to break this flank here, and then like Denmark can flank this way. I would certainly start to be aggressive. Could probably actually start a charge here on this flank. Before you're facing like one pretty beaten up Indela infantry, a couple of like small ones. This is a life grenadier actually. This is a little bit of a concern, but even still, I think you got a good chance. Need to be careful with their general though. He's very close to the front line. Just getting fired upon quite a lot by infantry. Yeah, you can see they're giving ground. This poor Swedish army is kind of a little bit isolated now. Mainly because the main fighting over here is just kind of like gone and never happened. This fight is very much on its own, while like all the other armies have been fighting in a very small condensed area, I'd say. The militia still fighting on hard. They probably get, I don't know, probably get paid in potatoes after this battle, I don't know. What do you pay militia? I'd say potatoes. Seems like an appropriate currency for them. But yeah, wow, actually, yeah, look at this. This Swedish force here is all but gone. It's all like routing. These are the final brave men that are holding on to Sweden here. Hold, men, hold. France will save us soon. Oh no, not France. Well, yeah, no, it wouldn't be France. What am I on about? Sweden never fought with France. It's just I thought that because obviously Bernadotte changes sides and fights for Sweden. It's made Crown Prince of Sweden. He does, but he's not here to save them. Their French Marshal. He's not here. I wonder if he's actually is a general option. I presume he is. Yeah, you can see they're all in... Actually, well, I say they're all in retreat. Looks like Denmark's just really advancing. Yeah, sending in his troops. It's like militia here going in. Can't see this winning, but I think they're just trying to pin down the Swedes. There's more Swedes over here that are like being aggressive. They're not going to win this fight going into this sea of units. Oh, they need to be careful. They're not firing. Like these guys here are firing into the back of their own men. You be careful of that. Danish cav coming in. I think going for the general. And they got him, I think, because he's routing. Don't know if he's... There you go. I think he's just died. Yeah, he just died in here. So this Swedish army on this side is very much in danger now. There you go, they're breaking. And this is it. This is the final unit, a life grenadier here. And they're going to go in and just sacrifice themselves for the glory of Sweden. And they're breaking it. Now I think just down to this like force over here that's just like won their fight. Now they're going to face like 3 or 4 angry Danish armies. There's a little bit left here, some in Delta infantry, but nothing like major. Nothing that's going to change the course of the battle. Then they're just going to try and take those Jaegers out. They might not even achieve that. Don't know, yeah, I think they might actually win that fight. Yeah, I thought they would. Now the line infantry here just goes in. They'll deal. I don't think the Swedes can win another fight though. They may be good, but they're not quite that good. I honestly think that the only like criticism I have for Sweden is I think that, like the army here that was like on this ridge, like I know he's trying to defend against that Danish army, but once that Swedish army here arrived to face Denmark, this army here on the ridge should have just turned to help fight the army here, like the armies here that were like pushing up against one Swedish army. Because I'm pretty sure at one point it was like 3 versus 1 on like in favor of Denmark. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. The dragoons coming in here, they just routed a load of stuff.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, just routed a load of skirmishers and Jaegers. Here we go. Line battle taking place. Or it's not really a line battle. It's Denmark shooting retreats. Yeah, these Swedish units are so beaten up. I feel like that's the only criticism I have, really, for, like, Sweden. They did fight hard. The Allied general died here, though. How has he died? Oh, has he just died? Oh, died on a stake, I think. I'm pretty sure. That's unfortunate for him. But yeah, I think, like, certainly, like, Denmark's got the better infantry, and Sweden has maybe the better cav. Certainly, like, in Cuirassiers and, like, those lifeguards did really, really well. And often I see, like, Sweden just, like, infantry-wise like in a normal like custom battle. Like this is a normal custom battle, but like when they're facing like the French and like anyone else, they seem to just get like obliterated. I think it's just 'cause they can bring really large armies. I mean, so can Denmark go, it seems. But yeah, these line infantry here, they're now, well, it looks like they're just about to finish off this Swedish force, and then that, I think, is about it. I think this is what must be left. I don't remember many of the other generals dying for Sweden, so I presume they're hiding in buildings, but I'm not going to bother showing you them, like, hunting down generals and final few units. Because as we can tell, it's clear that the Swedes are going to lose this one, and Denmark will be able to reform their Kalmar Union. Looks like Sweden's going in for a glorious charge. Here we go, brave Swedes going in. I like this. I respect this. Might get another volley off. No. There you go. They go in. A nasty volley just as they like go in. That poor unit at the front's going to definitely break. Yeah. The other two might do okay. 2v1. They have hope, I guess, but it's a pretty big Danish unit. Yeah, look at that. These guys didn't even make it to the front lines. Oh, and they're just going to flank and shoot into the flanks. That's brutal from Denmark. This is horrible. These guys are just going to gun down the Swedes in the back. Or at least I thought they were. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're in combat. Yeah, they're in combat. Oh no. Yeah, no, I think they were trying to fire into them, but then that failed. Got a general here, though. Swedish general just came out of nowhere. He's going to go for a glorious charge. One of the von Doblin brothers. Oh my gosh, he's getting gunned down, I'll tell you that much. Yep, he broke. That's a shame. And there you go. That is the Swedish army's basically gone. I don't know if there's anything else left. I'm just going to quickly fast forward. But I'm pretty sure that is it. There you go. Yeah, a victory for the Danish. So, yeah, this one was a really good fight. And I honestly thought at points like Sweden had chances to win that one. Certainly, like, when the Cav fights were won by Sweden, they definitely had a chance. But yeah, this one was sent in by the King of Gondor, who was playing as one of the Danish armies down here. He actually did pretty well, actually. He had, like, over 2,000 men, lost just under 800, killed over 1,000. Did pretty well. But yeah, so well done to him, well done to Sniper Smith UK, to Fluxbus, and to Ho Chi Minh, who are all playing as the Danish forces. And well done as well to Bob Toe, to Paranoid, to Game Lord, and to Scouts of Entertainment, who are all playing as Sweden. I thought they were, like, some really good players there. I thought they might have a chance of Sweden, but yeah, they could not seem to just get past that Danish infantry that was just so good. That Cav, though, was for, like, Sweden. That was really nasty. Maybe they should have brought some more of that and then sacrificed some infantry, because it didn't really make a difference how much they had. It looked like Denmark was going to win. I mean, Denmark, look at Flux's armies. That's huge, over 3,000 men. I think he had most of the militia. He had a huge army there. But we'll quickly look at the unit stats. Yeah, so like some good units here. 108 kills for that line infantry. Got some more here with 100 kills. Shame we can't see like everyone's like kills, but we can see King of Gondor's. He got some pretty good kills with his infantry. There you go. You can have a look at all of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was certainly a fun one to see. An interesting like sort of scenario, like two Scandinavian factions fighting out against each other. And yeah, if you'd like to see some more like maybe like armies go up against each other, maybe it's like, I don't know, Persia against the Ottomans or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments and I'll see what we can do. But anyway, until the next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.